So I think that first off, I think that Crawford has the ability to outbox Canelo. You got to look at, and then Canelo's older. Crawford has the ability, but he's small, and he can look bigger in. Crawford could look bigger in the weigh-ins and all that stuff, but it's always a difference. When you get that fight with somebody, you can tell. Same thing with Jamel. Jamel fought him, the twin. He fought Crawford, and in all the stuff, the weigh-ins and the press conference, Jamel looked like the bigger man. His head, his neck, everything looked bigger. But when they got in the fight, you can tell. You can see who really was the bigger man. And I think that's the same thing. Crawford is putting on weight, but it's not weight. Like Canelo had the weight already. He doesn't have to put on muscle. He doesn't have to do that. He's already big like that. But I think that Crawford does have the style. He does have the style to beat him. If you look at the people that beat him or gave him troubles, Irislan, DeLaura, Ostertrout, Floyd, and Bivol, they gave him trouble and stuff like that. And Skull moved around a little bit too. So I think that Crawford has that. But I don't know how Crawford is gonna respond when he gets hit. Same thing with Jamel. Jamel was undisputed at 154, and Canelo hit him and shit. Jamel was like, hell no. Jamel took a knee. So it's a big difference. And Crawford had that one fight at 154, and he didn't. Madrimov would touch him up a little bit. And this is nowhere close to Madrimov. You talk about Canelo. Now, if it was just another bigger guy, I would go with Crawford. But you talk about this might be. I mean, people might kill me for it, but well, not really. But this might be the best Mexican fight.
Said, look, both fighters are great. They're both great at what they do. I thought Canelo. He was easier to hit. He had slow feet, but fast hands. I never expected him to have the fast hands he had. And obviously, he has a lot of power. So that's one thing Crawford has to worry about. The size and the power. But then again, I saw a picture of Crawford where he was weighing around about 180 pounds, looked strong, looked big, and I think he holds the weight well. And he's another fighter that's very strong, very powerful. So, you know what? I do lean more towards Crawford in this fight because he's the more fresher fighter. He's not been in too many wars like Canelo's been in. But look, like I said, this is a top level boxing. So I don't know who's gonna win. But like I said, I do lean more towards him.
And Canelo only need one punch. You know what I mean? That really, basically, that's what it boils down to. I think Canelo only need one shot to change the game or change the fight. Crawford gonna have to stay consistent and win out. Gonna have to get ahead and stay ahead. You know what I mean? And then also looming is the controversy. Can Crawford win a close decision? I could never win a close decision. I never won a close decision. That's what's looming. I think if Crawford is going to guarantee victory, he got to stop him.
A man who ain't been stopped.
He got to stop him, bro.
It's challenge.
So that's going to be the challenge. So I like Bud. I've always loved Bud, bro. But he in for a hell of a fight. If Saul show up, it's going to be problem.
It has to be. Like, I don't know if it's even been done before like this, but I don't think anyone's been successful at least at it. But he's got to. It's going to be tough. Like, I don't know how he's going to do it. But I just know Crawford is so smart in that boxing ring that if anyone's to do it, he's definitely someone that can do it. So the weight stuff should be a rule, and it is in boxing that you're just not meant to jump it. You're not meant to jump multiple weight divisions like he's doing. But if it's Terence Crawford and he's smart out there and he knows what Canelo has to offer, because Canelo's he's jumped up from weight divisions too. Like, he used to be a welterweight a fairly long time ago, like I.
Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford. Two legends, one ring, and a question that's dividing the boxing world alike. Can the smaller man pull off the impossible? Canelo is the face of boxing, a 4-division world champion, dominant at super middleweight. With thunder in both hands, he's been here before. Big fights, big stages. He's taken down giants like Golovkin, Kovalev, and Callum Smith. Power, experience, and size, all in his corner. But here comes Terence Bud Crawford, undefeated, untouched, undisputed at 140, undisputed at 147, a boxing mind that sees everything, adapts instantly, and finishes brutally.
The reaction, of course, it was about size of Crawford. Is it okay for him to move up for two weight classes, yeah, and he has very good skill. He able to win this fight, but there is a lot of but, and even not but. There is a lot of things, small things, which we don't know how he will deal with this. He need to get used to the power and pressure of 168. Maybe he will get used to it, and how he will be feeling himself on the same day when he will fighting, how his training camp will go on, a lot of things. But he's able, he has good skills, he's awkward, he can use two boxing stance. It gives him benefits.
I think it's a great fight. It may not be the best fight in the world to watch, you know. I think that for Crawford to win, it'll have to be a boring fight. I think he uses distance and his movement, but I think Canelo's feet are a little bit slower now than they used to be. I think Crawford wins. I said it when he beat Errol Spence and everybody laughed at me. I said it that long ago, and I genuinely believe that.
I think Terrence dealing with much of anything, because Terrence did like I did as a heavyweight. He bulked up to the weight. He been dealing with super middles and light heavyweights in training. If you can deal with them in training, you can deal with them in the fight. So the weight should not even be an issue.
Do you think Terrence is that one fighter where he could accomplish what a lot of people are thinking is not doable? Is he that one fighter who's just wired and has that different DNA?
He is, and not only to mention is he the guy that can, he's already done it. How many 2 or 3 division undisputed champions have we ever had besides Usyk is a 2 division undisputed champ? This dude is a 3 division undisputed champ already, and if he win this, he'll be a 4 division undisputed champ. We may never see that again. See, people don't like to celebrate the reality when it's happening. They'll wait till the person dead and they talk about it. This man is the only 3 division undisputed champion that boxing has ever had. And we're asking, are we wondering, can he step up to a task? Really? Do you know who we're talking about? A good big guy does beat a good bad guy, but a great little guy, does beat a great small guy, but a great small guy beats a good big guy. We might be talking about a great small guy here. We'll find out in this fight, but we might be talking about, which I think we already are, but I think we're not talking about a good small guy. I think we're talking about a great small guy. You understand me? So this great small guy, like you saw with me, a great small guy can do it.
Some say he's too small, but Crawford's not just moving up in weight, he's moving up in legacy. Jeff Horn, Amir Khan, Roy Jones Jr., or even Beevil all say Crawford has the skill to shock the world. Roy said it best, a great small fighter can beat a good big one. And Crawford, he might be great. Still, the task ahead is massive. Canelo's power is real. Just ask the fighters who folded after one clean shot. And Crawford, he's never been hit like that. Not yet. But styles make fights, and Crawford's movement, angles, and timing.
He's a little overrated. Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds.
Canelo's really good. Really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. And I think he has it. Canelo's really good. He's tremendous. But could he be a tiny bit overrated? The greatness is within Crawford. It's in his desire. It's in his mind. It's in his makeup. Where he can.
I know that if you were in a Canelo Crawford card, that card would be a million times. It's still an amazing card, but you would have added a lot. Who wins, Canelo or Crawford?
I think it's gonna be a good fight, man. I'm going for Canelo, of course. You know, he's the Mexican warrior as well. But Crawford, man, you can't neglect him or you can't underestimate him as well. You know, he has a lot of skills, a lot of movement. He's a lefty as well. That's what Canelo has trouble with. I think it's gonna be an amazing fight, man. I just can't wait.
In the ring with Canelo Alvarez, you can say that. But Terrence is not going to see anything that he hasn't seen before. No, he hasn't seen this beast on fight night, but he's seen versions of this beast for a very, very, very long time. People have said that he's a blown-up 147-pound fighter. If you remember, he said it was hard for him to make 147 when he fought Errol Spence Jr. I was like, yo, how is that possible? I didn't realize, like, he was really doing everything that's needed to gain the weight properly. Most fighters don't know how to gain weight and fit into a weight class properly. He's done that.
13, Canelo versus Crawford. Crawford's making up, move up in weight. What do you think about Crawford?
Fight. Man, you go around Crawford.
You got Crawford?
Crawford's gonna do it. It's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah.
But Crawford's gonna get the edge. He's that man.
Any advice on him? This moment, you've had that moment against Mike Tyson, that seizing that moment. What kind of advice would you give him?
I think he's gonna be well prepared. He's looking great. You know, what I've seen in the papers and reading in the magazines.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be a great fight, but I think Crawford's gonna come out of here.
Could be the kryptonite for Canelo's flat-footed pressure. If Crawford can avoid the big shots and control the tempo, he could outbox the Mexican star over hard rounds. Make no mistake, this isn't just a fight. It's a legacy war. If Crawford wins, he's arguably the greatest of this generation. If Canelo wins, he silences all doubts and reminds everyone why he's the king at 168. The world will be watching. History is on the line. So who you got, the powerhouse from Guadalajara or the genius from Omaha? Drop your predictions below, hit that like button, and subscribe for more fight, breakdowns, interviews, and exclusive coverage leading up to fight night.